Yeah, what do you guys want to see? Oh, it's here in the northwest coast of the U.S. Goliath. It rains through the winter. It's like monsoon season. I mean, it rains literally 5 to 6 days a week. Dead Road Defense. I haven't done that one in a long time.
Wow, yeah, I haven't done that one in a while either.
That's what Goliath is suggesting.
Maybe a bit of a longer one, but I'm fine to do it if you are.
Yeah, I think we got enough time. Might as well, huh? We got Red Eye in here now. It's what, like almost 12:30, 1:30 in the morning for old Red Eye. Right.
Some of the gun witches in the group here?
Well, gotta gunwitch it up. So what do you think? What flavor you want to go? You want to go another harpoon build?
No, we just did harpoons.
Yeah, it's true. This
So,
map.
let's mix it up.
This map is a good
Well,
harpoon map.
we've done harpoons. We just did, or before that it was sky guards. Okay, well, I mean that's not like flavor. That's like a whole different kind of food.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm good with whatever.
Yeah, same. We got there's plenty of DU to spend on this map, even though it is a big one.
Well, it's what, like 5 lanes or something if you pull things together.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of a low DU considering.
Well, yeah, 250 per lane now.
It's not bad, I guess.
And there's a lot of places where you can double dip and get multi-lane coverage, depending on what builders you use. Archers are pretty effective on this map. Just
That's true. Well, I can do Serenities and Walls then.
Serenities and walls, and I'll do
And I'll let you pick what we're using.
some
Past
archers and buff beams maybe.
Sure, you want to build far back? Or how do you want to do this? Well, let me just...
Well, we've got, you know what, I don't think I've done this map since the introduction of the siege roller, to be honest with you. But I usually actually build back decently anyway. You can just throw them wherever, and I'll make it work.
We'll work it out. Reflect beams? They're really expensive.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, the reflect beams they get the job done. They're just pricey.
If they cost a little less, I would use them a lot more than I do.
I used them quite a bit when they first came out, and then I realized that the same build that I was doing with the reflects were just as effective without them.
I'm gonna put your archers there. What am I gonna do with these Serenities?
I'm not sure.
I've wanted to do builds where... you let things get on the wall and have a reflect beam for the range guys, but... I mean, when you do something like that, it's usually just your wall gets pounded by kobolds more so than anything else.
Yeah.
And rather like, oh, well, I'd rather just kill things before they get to the wall and not bother with the reflex in that case. And if you're gonna put your things there, what am I gonna do here? I don't know, walls like...
Yeah, it'll work.
I don't know. Sure.
Can't imagine there's going to be anything less than complete steamrolling here. See, now I didn't do anything on that lane yet, but that one should be pretty easy. The 27 archer build. Yeah, I got a little carried away with archers when the Abyss Lord first came out. If you could find a spot to put an archer down, there was an archer down. I'd like to go more than 4 on this one.
Alright. Serenades and walls are down. Need anything else?
Let's see what we got left for DU. I think there's actually going to be a ton. I can probably get.
Yeah, I'm sitting on a bunch of mana here.
A little heavier on the archers. Let's see.
Let's do a lot of archers this build.
Archers are fun. I actually haven't used any archers in a long time, and I really like them. Let's see, is that guy getting it? Yeah, he's getting it. Alright, yeah, I could use a little mana.
Where are you? There you are.
Rolling around with my Betsy. Oh shit, you know what? I didn't do anything on the other side yet. I'm gonna have to sell a couple of those archers.
Oh, you're probably fine. I mean, you can do one line of archers here for both lanes.
Yeah.
I just don't know what's the best way to set up the wall for you to do that.
That's fine the way it is.
Yeah, it's probably okay. I have horror stories of Grimlocks ignoring walls that are any further back than this.
Yeah.
But I mean, not really much of a story past Grimlock walked past the wall. But it was traumatizing.
Oh yeah.
You can believe that.
I can imagine.
We're just gonna do an archer build, eh? I'm fine with that. Spooky map, spooky defense.
Actually, we're gonna have a little change here, so we could throw something else in the mix.
If you got 50 left, I'll change my blockades to orc walls.
Yeah,
just
definitely.
For the theme. 50 DU left, I can do that. Got some decent ones.
I haven't busted those guys out in quite a while either.
I've had some requests for them recently.
I mean, they're meaty. Far left lane isn't completely covered. Yeah, it's got four archers. I mean, I could go more archers, but this lane's...
I mean, you could do one more archer.
This lane,
like
this far outside lane here gets just the 1 row of archers, but that middle left lane actually gets a little double dipping from those archers that are covering the... that are up on.
Yeah, these guys will hit down there.
Yeah, once they're upgraded, they...
I mean, let's be fair. You have 8 up here. That's a lot. You could probably put 1 or 2 down there.
Actually, I've got enough. There's enough DU left for 1 more. That's 5 down here. Maybe get rid of 1 up top and move it down. Because this one,
You can do it, yeah.
the reason I put so many here is because this one covers 3 lanes. Well, we could sell that one and move 1 more down. Oh, the skelly
let's be
walls.
nice to that far lane. I mean, you've got 7 over here as well.
That side, I think we'll be fine because we basically just got one. We got 1 weak lane, and that's the far left. I mean, everything else is pretty much good. I'll throw an upgrade on those 2 walls. I think we'll be fine.
The only thing I'm worried about right now is not much wall coverage here. I still only got the 1 orc for 2 lanes coming in, you know.
Where at?
A little tight right here. Well, I could do 2 dummy walls. We could just forget about spooky.
That'd be fine. It's all right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll be all right. We'll wreck it up. Now this map. What is this one? This one drops the Harbinger dummy weapon, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the dummy weapon.
I can always use a fresh dummy weapon. I've got a decent one, but you know, always looking for
I was
another.
farming this map for so long, trying to.
And the story of my life, of course, as soon as I found the perfect dummy weapon, they changed dummies so they no longer teleported ogres. It's like, oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for following there, viewer. Appreciate it.
Ooh, we're Arc Wall. A little close to the top part of that lane.
These left lanes are actually just getting, they're just getting wrecked. So I thought this was going to be kind of the weak side, but I don't think we really have a weak side. I think it's pretty much a good game. As long as we get some upgrades and all that good stuff in.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's fine.
I was so excited when the Abyss Lord came out and I saw the health of these walls. And then, you know, I'm sitting there thinking the whole time, good lord, they're expensive, you know, this thing better be just ridiculous. And they're definitely ridiculous, but boy, they take some damage too, though. There's no doubt about that.
Roller to start it off, nice.
Outstanding. This, no, like I said, I haven't done this map since the introduction of the roller, but I can't imagine this being a difficult roller map. Lanes are so long.
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. I remember I did it like when they came out once, I think, and I don't remember having much problems with it.
If you were, I'm not sure, I thought I answered, or maybe I had somebody else earlier. The Mystic, like I said, is not going to get big damage numbers, but the Mystic has ridiculous control. So I mean, you can get out there and control a lane, and I mean, you can still put out decent DPS, but you're not going to see numbers like you do with some of the other heroes. But you do have that ridiculous lane control, and a lot of the Mystic's damage is not directly done by her. You know, there's a nice damage boost to all defenses on the map based off of the appeasement level. So I mean, the Mystic has a lot of other benefits. I actually really like the Mystic. My problem with playing the Mystic actively is not the Mystic at all. It's just I'm not a massive melee person. I like ranged DPS characters better, and that's just, you know, that's just my personal flavor. I just like
ranged.
I like the pew pew from the range, you know. Just about every game I've played, I've always liked the range characters. With obviously some exceptions. Oh, that roller got wrecked. I'm always forgetting.
Oh!
Sidewalk.
The final rockets always get me.
Took it to the face. Oh yeah. Well, they launch out there.
I locked myself in a snipe so I couldn't get out of the way in time.
If I enjoyed melee heroes better, I would probably play the Mystic more often.
I often play her also as purely ranged. You know, I'm holding down mouse 2 and getting my Dark Torment up as much as possible and just throwing a million daggers.
Well, now
using
you can
my
do that.
ranged secondary fire.
Yeah, now that it's working properly, you know.
Oh, you could do it before as well.
Well, you could do it, but it wasn't as effective.
Just added benefit.
Right.
Well, the DPS version, the DPS on its own was always fine.
Yeah.
I think what they fixed was the Sand Vipers not changing attention.
Yeah, but that's a pretty big bonus.
Yo, those Dark Torments, man, when you're
oh, they
you
hit
use
hard.
them a lot, and they hit hard. They're a nice little what is it? The word I'm looking for? Little burst there. And then they got the dot on them as well, and you start stacking them up, getting the little Dark Torment turrets going as well.
Yeah.
You can do some serious damage playing that way.
You can get some good damage in, but I mean the benefit of the Mystic is definitely the utility.
Oh yeah, for sure. She's no monk or gun witch or
yeah. Well, that just
that's not in question at all.
Just
she's
at
got the AoE and
just at
CC.
50%. I went and I figured out all the math on those back when the Mystic first came out. Now I don't remember, sadly. It's in my Mystic Builder video.
Oh, it's like
18%.
It's 9 for like the first stage and then 18 for the second. I actually remember your video on this.
Yeah. But it's, I mean, that's significant when you're talking
Oh,
about
for sure.
every defense on the map.
Yeah, you've been a lot of things. That's a lot of things getting buffed just for playing it.
Hell yeah. All your friends hate DD2 Goliath. Tell them all to GTFO and get some new friends, man. Jesus. I had a bunch of real life friends that played DD2 with me for a little while, and they didn't last. They got up to, well, I was carrying them a bit too, but they got to the point where they were doing Nightmare 4 content. I'm sure it went a little rougher for them when I wasn't building. But, yeah, they all bailed. They're actually... most of my real-life friends here that I worked with, that I was playing games with fairly regularly, they're all, for some reason, really, really got into Neverwinter. And they're just playing the shit out of Neverwinter now. Which, I mean, Neverwinter's a good game, you know. They definitely, for a free-to-play game, they definitely did it up. It's just you gotta be into that MMO grind, you know. If that's your flavor, then nothing wrong with it. Xavier wants you to wish him good luck there, side.
Yo, Xavier. The best of luck to you.
There you go, Xavier. I couldn't get the
May
words
the fortunes
out, so
be forever in your favor.
I tricked Side into doing it.
Is that? Oh, it didn't ask for me? Oh.
Well, he just
best
wanted
of luck.
He wanted one of us to wish him good luck. There, you've been tricked.
Straight up bamboozled. Oh, there ya.
Yeah, I mean, DD2 is a good game, you know? I mean, even just for the initial play value, even if, say, you don't really get into it, I mean, for a free-to-play game, I mean, it's got awesome content that you can go 100% free-to-play, just, even say you just play through the campaign and then call it good. I mean, that's, you know, you get 8 to 12 hours of solid gameplay for free. There's nothing at all wrong with that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Actually, it would take one of us 8 to 12 hours. If you're a brand new to Dungeon Defenders 2, it would probably take you maybe even 14, 15 hours to clear the campaign.
I haven't actually played through it since the revamp.
I haven't timed it.
I've been meaning to.
I played through it, but I haven't timed it. I actually debated on doing a speed run through it one day live. I think I could probably do it in 8 or 9 hours.
Yeah, I think you could do it. I think 8 or 9 is pretty reasonable. Like, if you average it out to something like a half hour per each map, right, on a campaign, like, that's not reasonable. And they're shorter. Well, and they're shorter than, you know, our Nightmare maps and stuff, right? Because they're 4 and 5 waves and stuff.
Right. I mean, hell, for the first half of the campaign is just really, really quick maps.
Yeah. So, like, you know, half hour per map, and that includes, you know, like, in-betweens and stuff. Easily 9 hours. Without even thinking about it. You're doing that or less.
Yeah. I did it fully solo too, Goliath. When I did that, I recorded it, that free-to-play playthrough, which was really just a campaign playthrough without inventory. With 0 bag space.
You're not wrong, Partek. You're not wrong.
Well, when you first, I mean, if you're a new player to the game, you can't do the Harbinger grind unless you got somebody carrying you.
Man, that thing takes some damage coming up. He's kind of a little wide for that lane. Wallow come through.
Right, where's that dirty siege roller at?
I don't know.
He's
what
dead.
roller are you talking about? There's no roller here.
He has instantly disappeared. Yeah, anyway, one of these days I'm going to do that on Probably on the wife's Steam account. I actually was gonna do that playthrough, that campaign playthrough I did on the wife's Steam account, but I ended up doing it on a second Steam account. But yeah, I'll probably do that one of these days. Maybe when it gets closer to release or whatever. $437 baddies. That's one of the reasons I think this map doesn't get played as frequently. I mean, besides the loot. It's a lot of mobs to kill. I mean, if you don't have a beastly build, I mean, it could take a little while to do this thing.
No, for sure. It's a bit of a long map, yeah.
Yeah. What's going on there, Stickman Reaper? Glad you could make it. Yeah, Mystic, she doesn't play DD2, but she plays other games. We got all the way through to the end game in Diablo 3, the wife and I. She wrecked it. She likes a lot of strategy games and puzzle games, and she's addicted to Risk. There's so many variations of Risk now. It's, you know, it's the same game or same flavor, but just completely different. This newest Risk game that just came out, there's like missiles and all kinds of crazy shit. You know, you can steal people's armies, and there's all kinds of stuff to it. And she's playing through that now, getting all the achievements and everything. I siege what you did there. I didn't
Now
even see
you
that.
see it.
I just finally looked down and saw it.
I forgot I had my Bistlord DPS in my deck. I've been playing Gunwish this whole time, it's just so fun. Yeah, direct command some lanes. No, let me jump into a pit.
You know, graphically, the rain of arrows is not as impressive as the Ramsters when you direct command them, but it actually does a lot of damage. I want to watch. Where you at?
Well, that's for sure.
Let's see. Find the Abyss Lord on the map. Oh.
Oh, they don't quite reach.
Ah. You and your boyfriend play DD2? Yeah, I mean, it's an awesome game. I think she would actually like DD2 if she played it, but she won't give it a shot because she knows I'm an addict. But yeah, if there's ever, you know, now Diablo 3's got a lot of content since we played it last, the wife and I, but if there's ever a Diablo 4, I'm sure she'll play it with me. I can't even remember what she played. What was your Diablo 3 character? What hero was it? You remember? I think you had a monk, didn't you? Yeah, I don't even remember. It's been a little while now. I went with the old Crusader. We started... Well, I played it back when it originally released, but we didn't start playing it together until the Reaper Souls, whatever it was, update hit on the Xbox. That's when we started playing it. I used to be on the Cool Kids list with Blizzard Entertainment. I'm no longer on the Cool Kids list with them, sadly. Every Blizzard game that came out, or World of Warcraft expansion, or anything else, I had like insta-free code. But now when I send them an email, they kind of ignore me. I haven't played any of their games in a while.
Yo, that was all me. All me.
I'm pretty sure I stole the killing blow, though, and that's all that really matters.
Yeah, stole it for sure, because I was pumping out that Abyss Lord DPS on that roller there.
Diablo 3 was a really fun game. I would you know, I would have no objection to getting in and checking out the newer content that I haven't seen yet with it.
I should consider that game again. I never played past like the free stuff.
Yeah. I think Sharks, just her left click. I'm not positive. What else, besides the left click, what else would scales with hero damage on the Mystic?
The right click.
Well,
I'm pretty sure her #1 ability scales with it as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
There you go,
I think
Sharks.
both ability power and hero damage on that one.
Paragon 600, Jesus Tower. I got, I think I got maybe to 280, 300. Yeah, I think so, Goliath. It's on the tooltip. Let's see what we got. Oh, actually got a good one. I mean, it's a lower item power, 671. But it rolled with automation and shell shock and defense health, which the shell
I got
shock, of
defense
course,
health
don't
and
need.
automation. Just not a good teleport chance.
What'd you get? I got 14%. I didn't even
Oh,
look
mine
at
was
that.
7.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
it's
I'm not
actually,
using that.
It is actually not a bad one at all. I don't use it just because the ogres don't teleport anymore, and that's where you really need it. Sadly,
Yeah,
in the current day and age, not much gets to the walls, except ogres. Alright, guys. Well, that will, no problem there, Mystic Artist. That will do it for today, but thank you guys for swinging out. Side and I try to do this every Saturday. We actually have been pretty consistent the last, since the holidays, but of course the holidays are the holidays.
We've done it every week since New Year's Eve, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, every Saturday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Over here on Twitch, got the multi Twitch link. But anyway, thank you guys very much. Like I said, it was a little bit of a rough morning for me, so I'm actually just now, it's 5 o'clock my time, or coming up on 5 o'clock. I'm just now starting to wake up a little. But anyway, that will do it for today, but I appreciate you guys all coming out.
For sure. It was a lot of fun. We should do it again sometime.
Absolutely. Why don't we try like next Saturday, 3 o'clock? What do you think?
That sounds pretty good. Yeah, I like that.
And you know, when this patch, when the patch ever gets here, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go a really long stretch without sleeping. So we might want to maybe even, because I know you're going to be streaming quite a bit as well during that. We might want to get something together then too, if we have to do any grinding. Come up with some fast.
Oh, we'll see.
Come up with some quick builds to grind it out. That definitely, I think the Abyss Lord, that skin looks, is one of the best.
I mean, he kind of looks like he's wearing the dress from Frozen.
It does, doesn't it?
Ice sister.
That's awesome. The old fiery tome just doesn't quite match up, but that's alright. A little fire and ice.
I like the contrast.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think it'll be a 24/7 stream there, Jakey, but it'll be pretty.
Stream all week.
It'll be close. There'll definitely be a lot of hours logged, as you know. This is one of the most exciting things to hit Dungeon Defenders 2 in quite some time now. So I can't wait. You know, I mean, besides the, you know, we don't even know what all's coming yet, but besides the potential for maybe another tier of gear, I mean, just the strategic revamp of the end game mobs, that alone is enough just to get me excited. I mean, it's going to be awesome. So I am really, really looking forward to that. And supposedly, you know, yesterday we got the big tease saying that we could potentially get more information next week. So hopefully that is the case. as I think we'd all like to hear a little bit more news about what's going to go on with that revamp.
I'm hopeful, but I think every week for the past couple, they've been saying, hopefully next week we'll be able to tell you more. Hopefully next week we can tell you more.
Right.
Esam
gave us the old 99%. I'm 99% sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna believe in Isam.
Oh yeah. Well, we can always next Friday's trendy fun stream or whatever, we can always hear, well, guys, there was that 1% chance that we weren't going to find anything out. So hopefully that's not the case, but it's probably a pretty solid chance of being the case. I mean, who knows? Trendy is, I tell you, they did a great job at keeping that Terraria crossover hush-hush. I mean, I did not expect that at all, really. And then, just bam.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, guys, that will do it for today, so I'm going to get off here. So, appreciate you guys coming out inside. Thanks for giving me the old Saturday super carry.
Oh, I was going to say thanks for carrying me.
Well, that multi-building is definitely a little more fun, I think. That brings a few different ideas to the table and all that good stuff,
For sure.
know. So it's
I just
good
like being able to work together with people again.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So it's definitely nice that they got that dialed in. And they just really nailed it, too. I mean, it was no minor improvement. It was straight up fixed, so that's awesome. But anyway, I'm rambling now, so I will get off here, and you guys have a good one.
Bye.